Um, well, today I'm going to talk about H&M. H&M, Hennes and Maurice AB, a Swedish multinational clothing company headquartered in Stockholm. Its focus is fast fashion, clothing for men, women, teenagers, and children. H&M was founded in 1947, around 75 years ago, by Erling Persson and run by his son, Stephen Persson and Helena Hermerson. It is the second largest global clothing retailer. As of November 2019, H&M operates in 74 countries with over 500 stores under the various company brands, with 126,000 full-time equivalent positions. In 2019, H&M had a great revenues of approximately $33.1 billion AUD. Regarding United Nations goals, H&M focus on growth goals, ensure sustainable consumptions and production patterns.
So H&M is a fast fashion company. Just a quick overview as to what fast fashion actually is. It's when clothing companies such as H&M mass produce their clothing at a cheap price and sell them in the stores for a much higher price to appease the masses. Companies like H&M take note of upcoming fashion trends, then take them into advantage to mass produce their clothing. However, this method of fast fashion in the clothing industry comes with major backlash and massive consequences to the environment. Due to the fact that clothing is mass produced at a cheap price, the clothing themselves are not at the highest quality and don't last very long. This causes them to fall apart faster and more easily than other proper clothing. As a result, the clothes are thrown away and discarded. Billions of garments end up in landfill annually. H&M is one of the worst reputations regarding to fast fashion, as they generate $4.1 billion worth of unsold clothes a year. H&M's wasted problem is so bad, a power plant in Sweden has reported to burning their wasted garments along with rubbish to fuel the power plant in place of fossil fuels like coal. Just adding to H&M's reputation as well, they also have a history of accusations of child labor and forced labor in their sweatshops in foreign countries, just to put into perspective how unethical this company really is. Each year, H&M releases an annual report detailing their company's performance and updates on their journey into sustainability practices. On page 6 of their sustainability report, they have displayed proudly the following statistics. So 17.9% recycled materials are now used in their garments, which is a massive improvement from the 5.8 in the previous years, and a negative 27.8 reduction of plastic used in their packaging, which is a positive result as well.
Regarding H&M responding reports, we are proud to be included in the Dow Jones Sustainability Index for the 6th year in a row. This is strong and faith-based, thus we are living up to our leadership ambition. From H&M's statement regarding the JSI, well, what is the Dow Jones Sustainability Index? It has been launched in 1999, and the DJSI World is the first global index to track the sustainability performance of livestock listed companies based on an extensive independent assessment carried out by the international investment company Robeco Sam, which is based in Zurich, Switzerland. What have they done to improve? H&M starts campaign circular customer journey to improve first-hand clothing is made from recycled and more sustainably sourced materials, which are purchased by consumers. Second-hand, if a customer does not need the garment anymore, they can give it an extended lifespan by selling it through CCIB, a digital platform for secondhand fashion and other products. Second chance, customers can repair their garments in the H&M store, thus offer repair services. Second life, if the garment is too worn to repair or resell, uh, customers can take it to the garment collecting point available in our stores. The textiles can be recycled to create new fibers and garment. Furthermore, H&M has responded to the fast fashion and sustainable statements by placing eco bins in their store worldwide for people to dump their old clothes. H&M has eco bins to say about what happens when you put the unwanted clothes in their bins. Rewear clothing that can be worn again in markets worldwide as second-hand goods. Reuse textiles that are no longer suitable to wear are made into other products, such as remakes, collections, or cleaning clothes. Finally, recycle textiles that can be reused gets a new chance at textile fibers or are used to manufacture products such as damping and insulating materials for the outdoor industry.
As an effort of redemption, H&M Group co-owns an organization called Tree to Textile. They claim to make bio-based materials at a reasonably low cost, which leaves a low environmental footprint. No reports have been released from them. However, they do display their goals on the website for the public to see, which are the following. So, a reduction of energy of at least 33%, at least 80% lower water usage, and at least 70% less chemicals used. While all these goals and claims sound very progressive, there is little to no evidence of the organization hitting any of their targets or making any significant change at all. Despite H&M's effort on improving the unsustainable image, they have been accused of greenwashing on the odd occasion. An example we discovered was as recent as 2021. Adding from the previous point that H&M likes to play off social and fashion trends, it's only natural that they jump on the sustainability trend which emerged in 2020. In 2021, H&M displayed posters on their stores, statements such as Eco Warrior and Climate Crusader plastered next to the mannequins. Many activists jumped on the occasion to slander H&M, accusing them of greenwashing. A Twitter post exposing H&M for posting a child environmental activist. So they portray them, H&M, as a sustainable company when they're anything but sustainable. From H&M's display of mixed results, it's safe to say H&M's effort becoming more sustainable is borderline inconclusive. They have shown no legitimate results of reducing to landfill, which is their major problem, and little to no evidence of H&M hitting most of their targets for sustainability. However, they are actively working on salvaging their reputation of the lack of sustainable materials, greenwashing, and the forced labor accusations, which should not be ignored. Taking all of this into account, although not much has been really achieved just yet, H&M is making a good start in an effort to the path to becoming more sustainable. And we would also just like to compare H&M to a fellow fast fashion company, which is Zara, just to show that H&M isn't the absolute worst in the fashion company. In Zara's latest annual report, they have made the following developments towards sustainability, which is they have created a sustainability committee and made an approval for a group sustainability policy. This is the bare minimum. So H&M has done much more than Zara has. This just goes to show that H&M is at least making the effort to improve themselves.
Now I give a piece of advice for the audience to use in evaluating the ethical and sustainability performance of other companies concerning these issues. The audience should evaluate in this order: ecological health, then the environment, society, and economics. Firstly, aiming to pass on knowledge to the audience. Secondly, focusing on reverse logistics using product recovery. Thirdly, success in management commitment. Then, relying on detailed statistics, not a speech. Next, paying attention to green purchasings. Next one, assess adhering to and adopting environmental standards and regulation of businesses. And finally, considering the use of cleaner product technologies. Now let's move on our references and resources. Yeah, this was the end of our presentation. Thanks for paying attention.